welcome back to Mid Morning Live. And ladies, it's Friday's Entertainment Friday, and as we promised, I have a special treat for all the ladies at home. We have a little eye candy for you all. So I don't know how to start to begin to do this introduction. This is the lead singer for Image & Co. Maybe I just say Mr. Kevin Carter. Welcome, Kevin.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's about time because we've been trying to have you for like a month.
Well, I had to check the schedule and the calendar and
so
stuff
he was
like
so
that,
busy that we couldn't get him. So
but I'm here now.
You're here now, yeah. And the first question I want to ask you is, did Bruno Mars steal your image or did you steal his?
Oh wow. I think he stole mine.
You're older?
Yeah.
You're older than Bruno Mars, okay? Yeah. So the first time I met Kevin, it was 2 years ago at our big Christmas dinner, and I said, oh my God. I said to my husband, look, there's Bruno Mars. And he said, what? I said, look over there's Bruno Mars. So I went up to Kevin and I said, you look just like Bruno Mars, you know that, right? So then only recently I went on his Facebook page and I realized that everybody tells you look like Bruno Mars.
I don't know why though, but okay.
You don't know why?
I don't see it, but...
So tell us how you got into this business of singing and lead up to the story about how you became the lead singer to...
Oh, okay. Well, I started in the music business around 13. I actually started to play in a parent group.
Okay.
I used to play the Quattro. Was in a parent group for 2 years. Los Alumnos de San Juan, I don't know if you would be familiar. Right, and then from there I picked up the guitar because I was obsessed with the guitar. Okay. Yeah. And music runs in my family. Performing arts, dancers, writers. We went to Best Village, that kind of thing. And then I migrated to the States in 1996. Okay. So next year would be 20 years since I migrated.
Okay.
Started doing music, more music, like getting into writing and production with my brother, who's also in the business.
Okay, you have a brother in the business?
Yeah.
Longer than you?
No.
After you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We started together. He's my younger brother.
Okay.
Yeah, GBM Neutron.
Okay.
GBM Productions out in Brooklyn. Started writing, demoing music, going through the whole process of being turned on and you're not good enough and that kind of thing. But it was just something in me that I know I couldn't ignore. So I kept on grinding, as they would say. And that led to me meeting other people up there. And then I started to do a lot of open mic stuff in Manhattan with bands. Started singing soul music. I have a very old soul.
I believe that, yeah.
And that led into, like I said, writing and recording my own stuff and just meeting people. Networking is the name of the game for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just to fast forward a bit, in 2012, I did a song called Celebrate Life. And I sent it to Trinidad and it got some decent airplay. And I came home to show my face, promote it, because people didn't know who I was in Trinidad.
Right, correct, because you left as a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, I've been doing music professionally for the past 8 years. Right? So when I got back to Trinidad in 2012, at the time, Image & Company, they were looking for a lead singer. And I just went to audition just for fun.
It was for fun?
Yeah, because I wasn't living in Trinidad,
Right. You just said, let's see where this takes you.
Yeah. It went well, and I went back to New York, and summer of 2012, Joey Ningwai, he called me randomly after not hearing from him for about 3 months. And he was like, hey, are you still game? Would you like to still come and be a part of the band and work with us? And I was like, hey, I have nothing to lose. So I took a leap of faith, came back home, and in a nutshell, that's how I got with Image & Company.
Right. And you've been with them for 2 years?
Yeah. Well, past 2.5 years.
Yeah, a little over 2 years.
Yeah. But I'm still back and forth between Trinidad and New York, though.
Yeah? You still perform in New York?
Yeah. If I have stuff to do up there, yeah.
Okay, so you go and do gigs in New York and then come back to Trinidad and do your gigs in Trinidad.
And also see my family in New York, because...
Everybody's in New York?
Yeah, everyone migrated.
Isn't that hard, though?
At first, it was hard to adjust, especially after living abroad for so long and coming back home and, having to, get back into the groove of Trinidad. but I'm pretty cool now.
Yeah, because I believe that all Trinis want to eat the cascadoo too. I think, no, we have, I don't know, it's a really deep connection to the island. I think if you go away, you miss it.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's something really unique about Trinidad that wants to keep you here.
Yeah, at the end of the day, home is home.
Yes. Yes,
you know,
that calling for home.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of got fed up with the winter too.
Oh, and yeah, and they've been having really terrible winters last couple of years.
Yeah. So I was happy to miss that and be down here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then,
that,
I mean, there's nothing like Carnival.
Right.
So you're not too much of a soca artist.
No. I mean, I appreciate soca music.
But you do have to perform soca with the band.
Yes, for Carnival time.
For Carnival time, but you're not predominantly a soca artist. What do you describe yourself as?
I'm more of a world music kind of person. A fusion of soul, R&B, alternative, and foundation of Caribbean rhythms.
Okay, you have your original pieces.
Yeah, a lot of them.
A lot of pieces. Yeah. And you write your own music.
Yes. A lot of people think Celebrate Life was my first release, but if you do research and stuff online, which I'm hoping after today, all the lovely viewers out there.
Yeah, let's hope this is like the Ellen show. Remember, Ellen gave Bruno Mars his first break, and she made him really popular. So I'm hoping that the ladies out there, you go on YouTube and Kevon Carter.
Yeah, there's a lot to know about me and stuff as a independent musician. Yeah.
So on, you write for what you would think like Caribbean music as well, and I mean a few pieces have, I think, no the international. They're not just for local.
I think that's from living abroad so long.
You have to appeal to everybody.
Yeah.
So what is the most fantastic, biggest thing that's happened to you while you're performing?
Oh wow. I mean.
Don't be modest. Don't be modest. Come on, tell them.
I mean, pretty much, to be honest with you, I'm a very simple person. And it really just gives me joy to know that I am doing such a good job to people that they receive me well.
Yeah.
Seeing the look in people's eyes and the happiness, you know, like...
From appreciating your music.
Yeah, that makes my day for me, yeah.
So Kevon is really like a little too modest.
Tell
them, because he actually opened for Buju Banton. Is Buju?
Yeah, there was a reggae concert in 2008 in Madison Square Garden Theatre for Mother's Day.
And Madison Square Garden is by no means a small feat.
Right.
It's huge.
Yeah.
How much people they hold in there? It's like,
it was an experience.
How many people you have in Madison Square Garden?
Actually, I lost count. So it was a reggae concert for Buju Banton, Barrington Levy, Supercat. I don't know if you know these guys.
Heard the names already. Just heard the names.
Yeah, so that was like my first big stage, and it was a wonderful experience.
You opened for them?
Yeah.
So, wow.
And from there, you know, I just continued putting my face in, you know, different places. Like I said, networking with so many different people from New York and just keeping at it, you know. My goal is just really to share my God-given talent.
I really believe it's a God-given talent because I've been
that's where it comes from, you know.
It's deep inside you. You think at the level of your soul, this is what you would be doing if you had all the money in the world.
Yeah.
This is what you'd be doing.
Yeah. I mean, for me, this is not a hustle. This is not a hobby. This is not, you know, a seasonal thing for carnival time. No, let me just try to put out a song and see how much money I could make off of that. No, nah.
It's much deeper than that.
That is not where my heart is for this music thing, you know. It's a deep passion of mine. And it's a God-given talent that I feel good to give back and share.
So you're just happy for people appreciating your music, that's it?
Most of the times, yeah.
So you're...
That's like the foundation, yeah.
Of what you're doing. So you're sharing a part of you that you think that, well, God has given you this talent, and you're sharing that part of you, and all you want is the appreciation from your crowd, that's it?
Well, I mean... I mean, if a little monetary come to and it slipped in there, sure, why not? I mean.
All right.
But I mean, this is how it is make my living.
Right.
If
That's
what you're trying to get at.
Yeah, this is all you do.
Yeah. Right now in my life.
Yeah, you don't do like, because even other artists, I know they had, even before people make the switch, like even Ricky Jai, he was working in the treasury. That's how I know Ricky Jai. And he would, you know, I mean, it took a lot of money out of him to start up. And then he waited a period of time when he thought it was time and just jumped ship. But you just there, this is your thing and you're doing it. And a lot of even the people who perform in Trinidad, they have full-time jobs and they have businesses and they have things they do. But you're making your living just doing this.
Right now in my life.
Yes.
The now in my life, because I like to live in the now.
Oh, wow. That's very deep.
So, yeah, right now. I mean, it may change 5 years from now. I don't know.
Yeah, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Leaving behind wonderful pieces of work. Because my writing comes like art. It is art.
Of course it's art,
you know. So I want people to remember me for positive music, music of substance, music that has message in it, messages. Yeah. Because some of the artists that I was inspired by, you know, when I started writing,
that is my next question. Who's your inspiration? I
hope to be like artists, so like John Lennon, like the message in his music. Of course, Bob Marley is one of my favorites. You know, I like artists like Smokey Robinson, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder.
Oh, wow.
If you want to take it local, David Rudder, Merchant. These
I
people
understand the real source of your popularity, because if you are given at the level of your soul, you connect to other people's soul.
Yeah.
And people can't help but love you. That's the truth. Because when you're that open and you're given on that level, you do make soul connections, because the people who can feel it and who are open, they will receive it.
Okay.
And that's how I feel about David Rudder. Like, nobody could dare come and bad talk David Rudder music with me, because you might get a slap on your face. And I have been on a well, it wasn't a concert, it was a private party for a company, and nobody was dancing. And I'm talking, it was a fancy kind of wine and cheese. The Canadian embassy brought him down, and they partnered with a big company. And I went up front and I made sure that I was looking David Rudder in the eye. And after the show, he came and he thanked me, because you make that connection. Because the artist, I mean, I've been on stage. I know what it is like to be on stage and nobody's paying attention. It's hard. It's almost impossible to keep going. So you need to have that connection.
People funny when they're ready to it, but that gets to me.
You don't let it get to you.
You and your husband was real prancing 2 years ago in that
yeah,
thing.
I think we were the only dancers. And I remember you on stage when you were singing, oh God, was the song, when you have the tabanka, it was Bungee song?
I wasn't singing that though. It was probably my bandmate at the time.
But you look at me and you say you're looking like you're real Havatabanka. Like I was dancing, you say you look like you're real Havatabanka. Because I love calypso music. I love everything that's Trinidadian. And I've been away, I've traveled a lot. And I can't tell the audience enough that we don't appreciate what is ours, what is local. And we don't give credit to like all our heroes. Like I hate anybody bad talking Brian Lara too. I hate anybody bad talking any of our athletes. I say we are all human, and we all, and according to you, you know, when people make it big, we like to say, hey, you know, I know him. So I think we should start to give a deeper appreciation for our thing, our people.
For example,
I think you're a little better looking than Bruno Mars.
Let me cut you a bit, right? For example, look at the American music industry. Like, for example, on the BT channel, there's always some sort of tribute going on. There's always some sort of homage being paid to the artists that paved the way.
Correct.
Right? And I feel like, you know, agreeing with what you're saying, I find like, you know, we should have more programs or more functions that we pay tribute.
Of course.
To
the ones who have gone past.
Our locals.
And who form the art form.
Yeah. And you know, that's to tell you how deep my soul is rooted into this thing. Like I said, it's not surface. It's not all just trying to make a fast money for the carnival. No,
and that's the next thing. We were
stuff
talking
like that
about this.
I would love to change in the industry.
This is another key
I always say
point.
one day I'm going to write a book.
You need to write a book. But one key thing too, that for soca, you need to have a hit every year.
Yeah.
And internationally, you could call at least 10 artists who had one hit and they're still famous.
And they will tour for like forever with that one song.
And we want every 9 months, we want a new song in Trinidad.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
It's hard, isn't it?
And that is a whole other conversation. I would need like an hour program. Yeah.
So we are blessed today, and I consider it a blessing that Kevin is blessing us with his music, because he feels so deeply and so passionately about it that we're gonna get a little taste of his music. So he's gonna perform for us. So
I'm gonna do my vocal warm-ups real quick.
We'll take a break.
Me.
Come back. Performing first. Back in a minute.